All right, today we're going to talk about what is a VOD, why is it powerful, and why should you use a VOD to repair your credit report. All right, so this brings us back to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Everything on your credit report have to be 100% accurate. So what a VOD is validation of debt. Basically, any creditor holds validation of your debt. What this is original documents, original checks, anything of its sort, printouts of your payment history. All of these things is consist of validation of debt. All right. So when it comes to validation of debt, for instance, let's say you have a credit card on your credit report that you're trying to dispute. So what you do is you use validation of debt to repair this account. I'm going to show you how. You use validation of debt. You take validation of debt. Who holds validation of debt? Remember, the original creditor, or if you're delinquent and your account is in collections or charge off, all right, it'll be referred to who? A collection agency. So you have to call one or the other. You have to call the original creditor or you have to call the collection agency. Once you call a collection agency, you ask them for validation of debt. Now, what is validation of debt? How could you ask for it and why should you ask for it? This is why. Now, a lot of you might be familiar with that letter you might get in the mail saying validation of debt. This is a debt. Attempt to collect the debt. Any information obtained may be used for that purpose. You can ask for validation of debt within 30 days and they give you like a little date on that letter. Okay, forget that, scratch that, ignore the date on the letter. Okay, look at the validation part. They have to validate this debt. All right, so you will ask for validation of this debt. In the midst of asking validation of debt, you could use two laws against each other. You could use the Fair Debt Collections Practice Act and you could use the Fair Credit Reporting Act against each other in this. Because why? If you're asking for validation of debt, the law states that a collection agency or original creditor, without validating this debt, cannot respond back to the credit bureaus in an amount of time, or cannot respond back to the credit bureaus without proving that this debt is 100% accurate to be on your credit report. So, what you need to do is ask for validation of debt. Wait 2 weeks. Contact the credit bureaus first. Prior 2 weeks before, contact the credit bureaus first. Contact the credit bureaus first. Wait 2 weeks. Contact and ask for validation of debt. The credit bureaus only have 2 more weeks left before they have to delete this because they don't get a response from who? The collection agencies that you asked for validation from. They cannot respond back. Why? Because they haven't validated the debt yet. So this is a good way to delete an account when you're asking for validation of debt. This is how you use two laws against one another. The Fair Debt Collections Practice Act and the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is how you use them against each other. Look it up. Both of these laws. The collection agencies cannot respond back to the credit bureaus within 2 weeks. So the account automatically get deleted off your credit report. And with that, I hope that information helped. And holla at me.